top 5 multicultural cities in ethnical diversity. So our school here at Begley, we're in a very unique situation. We're no different of that. We have a very multicultural and diverse school. We have students and families coming from all over the world. What that means is they come speaking different languages. They have a different cultural background. They follow different religions. So for us here at school is that they have different needs. So with myself being Lebanese Canadian, and I speak Arabic and English, and having a good cultural understanding and religious understanding, so I'm able to understand our students and families' needs when they come in, and I'm able to provide support based on their needs. So I feel honored to be in that position, to be able to provide that support based on our customers, students' needs. And also I feel very fortunate because we have a great staff team here at Begley. We have an amazing group of people who are interested in learning about our students who are coming from across the world. So I'm able to share my knowledge and my understanding with them, so they're able to also provide a responsive education program to our students. I feel honored to be able to do that. The board, I grew up in this community, and I'm a former student of this school in our Board of Education, so I feel very honored to be in a position to give back to the community, to the people in the Board of Education who helped me become who I am.
Good.
And I also, just one last recommendation to, not only within the education setting, I think if we can, in different organizations too, if we can capitalize on the strengths of people with visible minorities, people from Aboriginal backgrounds, people with disabilities, it diversifies our workforce, and it puts us in a better position to meet the needs of our customers.
Wonderful. Thank you. I can see why to have you as vice principal. Good man. Before I get to Howard, you're also a soccer player, right, young man?
Oh,
soccer
yes.
player? You're a soccer player, you can do wonderful things. But do you understand the significance of what I'm saying? Some of us are really good soccer players. I'm teasing, folks. Howard, you come from Taiwan, right?
Yes, sir.
And we asked you to think about racism and employment, and you shared that with us. Could you repeat that for us?
So for me, racism is something like, it's a fear of the unknown. It's you pushing back against something that is unfamiliar with you. And in that pushing back, that's what racism is and what it ultimately will be. So somewhere that I found that racism really permeates is the workplace, and especially when it comes to jobs. Like from stereotypes such as, oh, these immigrants are taking our jobs, or, oh, that particular race is very lazy, or that they don't deserve such jobs. Like, such negative attitudes that are caused by racism are almost taken as a norm by our society. And for example, with Donald Trump, who with his really fiery rhetoric is what allowed him to win the election to become president of the United States. Like, it's a very large problem that we have to deal with. Another thing is how that like certain companies, they hire certain quotas of people based on what type of race they are. And personally, I don't really think this is helping to solve the problem of racism, as it draws lines in the sand and gives jobs to certain people based on who they are, not because whether they deserved it or not. But while pointing out that problem, we must also realize that there are certain factors that allows people to be better at others at certain jobs, and that to allow a really fair and racism-free society when it comes to the working at these, we must target these factors that causes such unfairness to happen, so that we can all start at the same line when it comes to job opportunities and having a right to work. And that's all I have to say for now.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Just summing up the kind of issues I've heard today, I'm so happy that the guests don't know you as well as I did, but they asked me, where am I getting all these people from? And I said, well, bribery works in a whole lot of ways, It's very important to understand that what we have here today is a representation of young people in this county that are telling the world in terms of what their message is about racism. Donald Trump has been elected as the 45th president in a few days. And it's important that you understand that when you hear issues that are not comfortable, that the most important thing to do is not to get physical, not to get upset, but to share your thinking like you've done today and try to reason out the best alternatives for such discussion. Because wouldn't you agree, Ren, that that's an alternative?
Well, definitely from a police standpoint, you don't want to get into an assaultive situation with anybody. It's better to keep calm, keep your head about you. If you feel something's escalating to a point, you don't want to go step back and get away. If you're able to have dialogue and communicate with someone in a safe environment, definitely do so. If not, retreat and save it for another day.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. It was a wonderful discussion we had today, and I hope you've enjoyed the experience. Well done, everybody. Thank you.
This program is designed and produced by the community with the support of Cogeco TV.